In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Craft Inspector software on your computer that's running a Windows operating system. So after you've purchased the software, you should be redirected to a page that looks something like this. And when you get here, you have to enter in the email that you used when you purchased the software. So after you do that, you click the button and you should be able to see the download links down here. Now we have two different versions of the software. There's one for Windows and there's one for Mac computers. Now please note that this software is a desktop software that will only run on a PC running Windows or a Mac computer. So it will not run on things like a tablet that's running Android or like an iPad or a smartphone, or we also don't have a Linux version. So it's just Windows and just Mac. Of course, if you have a laptop, I mean you have Windows or a Mac computer that's a laptop, then it will run on those as well. Let's go ahead and show you how to do this on Windows. So the first thing you've got to do is click the download here. And then it'll ask you to download the software somewhere on your computer. And if you don't know where to download it on your computer, on the left-hand side, usually you can see desktop. You can put it in there, your documents or your downloads. I like going in downloads, and under downloads there's a folder called programs in Windows 10. So I'm just going to put it in there. And I'm going to save it. And on some versions of the Chrome web browser, sometimes they show you a little warning down here saying that the file may be unsafe. Now you don't have to worry about my software ever harming your computer. It never will in any way possible. I design all my own software from scratch, so I know for sure that there's definitely no viruses or malware or anything like that. And of course, I check all my software before I ever put it on the internet. So you don't have to worry about that. So if you do see a little warning down there, there's always a little button right there. And if you click that, it usually says something like keep the file or keep it or download anyways or something like that. But in this particular case, in this version of Chrome web browser, you're not getting that warning, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and just click show in folder just to get there real quickly. And here it is. Now what we've got here is a zip file. Now a zip file, if you don't know what it is, it's basically just a file that has something inside of it, but it's compressed. The stuff inside is compressed. That's all it is. So what we want to do is we want to get the stuff out of that file, because inside there is the setup file. And to do that on Windows is really easy. All you have to do is right click the zip file and go extract all. And it'll ask you where do you want to extract it. And it'll just tell you let's extract it in the same folder that we found the zip file. And we're also going to create a new folder that's the same name as the zip file. And you go extract. And we could see that it created a folder, and in that folder is the setup file. Now to install it, you just double click it, but it's always a good idea when you're installing the software is to right click and select run as administrator. It just makes it a little bit more smoother when trying to install it. Now if you don't see that run as administrator when you right click it, don't worry, just go ahead and double click that file. So let's go and do that. Now Windows has a precautionary thing in here saying, there might be a problem with the file or something like that. But again, don't worry, my software will never ever hurt your computer in any possible way whatsoever. So all you have to do here is click the more info and it says run anyways. So run anyways. And this will come up and we accept, click next. We want to create a shortcut. I've already got it installed on my computer, that's why it's not automatically checked, but check that, install. Go ahead and click finish and it should automatically start up. And the first time you open the software, you're going to see this little message. It says enter the email that you used when you purchased the software. So all you have to do is enter in that email here. Click register. It should be all good to go. Now you got full access to the software. Thanks for watching.